get started. So,
how are you doing?
good, yeah.
What is tonight?
Huh?
Are you going for
No.
Taco Tuesday? Have you not heard from him?
No.
So weird, man. Anyway.
I know, but yeah, we'll talk about it after. Okay.
Yeah, let's talk about it. I mean, we chit chat after, then I will eat something, then I will do one more test, and then I go to sleep. That's my plan for tonight.
That's a good plan. Let me tighten my pants. Okay, we're gonna start seated. Okay, and from here, we're going to extend the arms out to straight, shoulders down, collarbones wide, and just roll down until your hands can grab your thighs, and then roll back up. So it's tiny here, but you're rounding through that low half first, and then lifting up. Holding onto the thighs for a little more support. Okay. I'm giving that lower half a little massage, making sure that the collarbones stay wide so that your scapular shoulder stays down. One more like this. Round down, hold it here, and extend the arms out to straight. Just holding and breathing. Rounding in that C curve, relax the shoulders. Start to draw your right leg into tabletop, set it back down. Left leg comes up, set it back down. Lift, lift. 10. Reaching long through those toes. 9, 8. Shoulders down. 7, 6. Stay really nice and solid on those hips. Last 4, 3, 2. On 1, hold both legs up and just breathe. Bent knees, or you can straighten if you'd like those legs. Hold and breathe. Maybe reach the arms higher for more of a challenge. Round through that C curve. 5, 4, 3, 2. On 1, straighten your legs and roll up. And take a little forward fold. Bend up and over. Breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. And then flex your toes and grab onto those toes for a deeper stretch. Drop your shoulders down, still holding onto your feet for a little extension. Arch the spine, and then round the spine. And then one more time, arch, stick your chest up, gaze up at the ceiling, and then round. Pull the chest up and in towards the sky. Come to a flat back and round up. We're gonna bend those knees again. But this time I want your feet, the soles of your feet, to be touching each other. And we're gonna lower down and find that C curve. So if you need to find it, grab onto the back of your thighs, find that spot until you can hold yourself here. And we're just gonna have hands in prayer. We're gonna open those knees and close. So let's hover the feet about an inch off the mat. Let's have the soles of the feet together and just open and close the knees. If you want, you can extend your arms straight out in front of you for a little more challenge. Reaching long through the fingertips so you're really engaging the muscles in the arms. Open and close with these thighs. Stay really centered in that low half in your root chakra. Huh? Final 3. Final 2. Now on 1, hold the knees open, extend one leg to straight, lower it down and bend it in. So reach one leg long, lower it down, bend it in. The opposite foot can touch the floor if you'd like that balance. Reach, lower bend in. So pretend like you're a ballerina. You want to point your toes extra and reach as long as you can through those legs. Point, round and lower. 3 more. Now with your spine, make sure that your collarbones are wide and then you're rounded in that low half. So there's no tension on the head, neck, or shoulders. Last one each side. Little releve and back in. From here, you can just lower your feet, take a little butterfly stretch, pressing onto those thighs to the mat. Maybe shake your head no from side to side. Change your mind, nod your head yes. Up and down. Press into those thighs. And breathe. Nice job. From here, we're going to come back onto the forearms. Feet are on the floor. Yeah, we're going to extend the right leg up to straight. Draw little circles with that right leg. We're lifting the chest up here so we get a flat back so we're not sinking in the shoulders. Just circling that top leg. Supporting ourselves on those forearms. Here's 4. Staying grounded in those hips, so you're just rotating the femur bone in its socket. 2 more. Last one, hold it up, reverse the circle. Large circles here. Your gaze is up towards the corner of the room. You're still breathing and you really want to pull those abs in. Abs to spine, spine to abs. Feel that leg start to get heavy. 3 more. Last one. From here, you're going to draw teeny tiny little circles. 5 in each direction. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. From there, set that leg down. Come up and grab your opposite leg and just roll down and take a stretch. Pointing through the toes, maybe flexing both of the feet. Then send your left leg off to the side, open up the hip, still pointing in those right toes. And then cross that leg over your body. You can lift your hip up if you'd like. And then come back down, pull the knee in. Beautiful. Then from here, let's grab both of those legs and just take a little happy baby stretch. Soles of the feet go up towards the ceiling. Press the knees down to open up the back of the legs. Maybe rock side to side on your tailbone, on your low back. Beautiful. Now from here, grab behind both legs. We're just gonna rock and roll up a couple times, rolling on that low back. Getting movement here in the body. Now, let's try to roll up and then hold, and then roll back down. Roll up and then hold, and roll back down. For more challenge, try it without holding onto your knees. Only an option today. Okay, last one, roll up and hold. Arms reach out long, holding and breathing. Shoulders come down away from our ears. Let's extend the right leg out to straight for a count of 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, shoulders down, 4, abs in, 3, final 2, and then switch. Left leg out to straight, right leg tabletop, or in. Woo! Breathe. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Set both feet down. No. feet down, round forward. Take another stretch. Hey, my coffee maker, just stay there, take a stretch, and then flex your feet. Whoa. Naughty. Flex those toes, pull on the toes. Beautiful. From here, feet come flat. We're gonna come back onto those forearms. This time we're gonna send the left leg up towards the ceiling. Pull your shoulders down. Start to draw a little circle with that left leg. So these are fairly big circles. You're taking that leg and just circling it in the hip socket so your hips aren't rocking. Pull your low abs down and in. Breathe. 4 more. Really creating a flat back. And that upper half or lower half is rounded. Final 2. And 1 more, and then reverse that direction. Down, up, and around. Or whatever is reverse for you. Whew, this side gets heavier for me when we reverse. We'll go for 6 more. 4 more. Final 2. Final 1, and then we draw teeny tiny little circles, 5 in each direction. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, reverse for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Extend the left leg long, grab that right knee, pull it in. Maybe flex both feet, maybe point the toes. You want to feel the top of your left leg stretch here, so really point through those toes. And then send your right leg off to the side, keep it bent. Try to keep the left hip on the floor as you send that right leg off. And then pull the knee back in and just cross it over your body. And one more time, pull the knee in, flex your foot, point the toe. Flex, point. Feet come down, firmly planted. Arms reach long. We're gonna tilt the pelvis and lift it up towards the ceiling for a pelvic bridge. Hold here and then slowly, carefully round back down. Inhale here, exhale, peel the spine up bone by bone. If you want, you could try this with hands up towards the ceiling. Only an option. Inhale at the top, exhale, squeeze everything in tight so you can lower down bone by bone. Like if your spine was a strand of pearls, you're lifting up that necklace 1 pearl at a time and then lowering back down. 2 more like this. Giving your spine a little massage, using your glutes and your abs to lift. As you lift, keep the ribs rounded in, belly in tight. Last one, and let's hold the bridge high. Hold here. Intermission. Okay, from there, little lower, little lift of those hips. Little lower, little lift. That's it. Using the glutes to squeeze and release. Never really coming all the way down with the hips. Keep those ribs rounded and tight. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2. Now on 1, keep those hips lifted. Can you draw your right leg to straight? Lift it off the floor. And then draw little circles with that right leg. Circle for 3. Yeah, that's fine. And then reverse for 3, 2, One, set that foot down, lift your hips higher, and then switch legs. Left leg goes to straight. Yeah, draw little circles. Keep those hips really, really solid. And then reverse for 3, 2, and 1. Set that foot back down, restack those hips. Okay, and lie back down. Hug the knees into your chest, rock side to side. Yeah, that's it. And from here, let's... What?
I can follow your instructions even when I don't see you.
Oh, good. That's good. From here, round over to hands and knees. So how come you don't see me?
I see you now, but even when you just told me before when I asked you.
Oh, right.
But I'm not always, you know what I mean? Like I also in
Yeah.
exercise, I can't always look because otherwise I sprain my neck.
Totally. All right, from here, we're gonna arch the spine, gaze up, take a couple cat-cows, and then round the back, pull the belly in. Again,
I
up.
also know the exercises slowly but surely, right?
What? What did you
I
say?
don't know most of the exercises so I can follow your instructions.
Yeah. And then just start to draw circles with your body as you do this. So you can lower the top half, whatever feels like natural and good for your spine. You could just shake your tail back and forth, or you could just stick with the classic cat-cow. Beautiful. Now from here, we're gonna lower down, and we're gonna bring our hands right on the outsides of our shoulders. We're gonna gaze down at the mat and extend the feet long. From here, press your pelvis into the mat and just lift your shoulders off of the ground, and then lower back down. We're gonna round and lift and lower back down. So there shouldn't be a... Huh?
Are your hands on the ground?
My hands are on the ground, yes. I'm pressing into the mat, but I'm lifting up the chest only. Arms stay bent, feet stay glued to the floor, thighs stay glued, and you want to press the pelvis into the mat. So it's just a little stretch for the spine. If that feels okay, we're going to start to lift it up even higher. Try to straighten your arms a little bit, and then lower back down. So this time, we're rounding up the opposite way of what we just did. And lower back down. 3 more. And 2. Now on 1, we're going to go into Cobra. So tuck your toes onto the mat. Lift up as high as you can go. And then I want you to lift your torso up so you can come back into down dog and stretch through those shoulders and arms as you try to lower your heels. Bend one knee, straighten the opposite leg, and then switch. So lift one heel and lower one heel. And switch. And switch. And then roll back into a plank position. And then pike the hips up, roll into a down dog. Take a couple petals of the feet, really stretching through the calves and the toes and the ankles. Lift up and lower, lift up and lower, lift up and lower. And then roll through the spine, come back into plank, and lower down, come into Cobra. So arms go as high as feels okay for you, and then lower back down. From here, just give a little shake out of the spine. Nice work. All right, we're gonna come back onto those hands and knees. Let's come down onto the forearms so we're nice to our wrists. And from here, we're gonna extend the left leg, reach the right arm long. Just little pulses up with both the leg and the arm, really pulling those low abs in. Now, if this is too much for you today, you can have the right arm come back in and just pulse that left leg. Yeah, I'm just doing the leg. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now just hold it here and point through the toe and flex the foot. Point the toe, flex the foot. Making sure that there's no strain in your shoulders. So your head is down, your neck is long, and shoulders are pulling away from those ears. Lift up even higher, squeeze the tush. And now send that leg off to the left side so it's at a diagonal. Touch your toes to the floor and then lift back up. So keep the leg at the diagonal and just lower and lift. Maybe to the corner of your mat is a good pinpoint. Making sure you're not sinking over too much to that left side, to the leg that is long. Squeeze through the booty, lower lift. Pull the abs in as you do this. Here's 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, nice job. 5, that's it. Straight leg, lowers, lifts. Final 2. Last one, hold, point the toe, flex the foot. So you're in this external rotation, so the top of your thigh is really rotated externally in your hip socket. All right, just hold and lift. Hold, squeeze, lift for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Sink down into a child's pose. Take 3 deep breaths. So in through your nose, hold, out through your mouth. In through your nose, 2, 3, hold, 2, 3, out through your mouth, 2, 3. Last one here, inhale through the nose, 2, 3, hold, 2, 3, out, 2, 3. All right, from here, keep those knees on the mat, but squeeze them together and then sink your hips forward so you can come into a push-up position. We're just gonna go for 8 if we can. Bending the elbows straight back towards your ribs and then pressing up. Make sure you pull those low abs in. Flat back lowers and lifts. I think we have 5 more. Here's 5. 4. Keeping those elbows sending back behind you. 3. Final 2. Final 1. And sink back. Child's pose or down dog. I'm going to flip around so that my leg that's working, you can see it. We're going to extend the opposite leg. For me, that's my right. If you want, you can lift that left hand up so you can balance here for more challenge. Otherwise, set that hand down. We're going to lower that leg and lift. So little toe tap and lift. Keeping those hips squared off. If you need to, you can come on your forearms if your wrists are sensitive today or your shoulders. Just honoring our body, being really nice to it. Now from here, hold little pulses up an inch with the arm, with the leg. If you do have that arm extended, then you're pulsing both. Square off the hips, so pull the right hip down, lift the right leg up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold on 1. Flex the foot, point the toe. Flex the foot, point the toe. Keep that leg straight and lifted. Squeeze through the glutes. Lift the thigh even higher for 5. Point, flex. 3, 2. Hold on 1. Hold in your highest position. And then send that leg off to the right side, off at a diagonal. Little lower toe tap lift. Touch the floor and lift. Pull your low abs in. That's it. Here's 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, tap 3, tap 2, tap 1, lift back up, hold, point the toe and flex the foot here. So what I'm looking for is that you're squeezing through that leg, you're keeping it nice and straight, pointing and flexing, stay out of the shoulders. And now lift that leg up, hold it up, hold as high as you can, lift and hold. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. On 1, start little pulses up an inch for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bend it in. Stretch back into a child's pose. Interlace your fingers behind your back and just draw those arms back. Maybe round your spine. And then come up onto your knees and roll your shoulders out. All right, from here, we're gonna come into a nice little down dog. Send your right leg straight up towards the ceiling and open your hip up. Maybe bend that right leg so you can really open up this right side. Does that feel nice? And then come back through center, extend the leg long. Step it through your hands and come up here for a warrior 2 pose. So your back foot is gonna turn and go flat. And then send your right hand down, the left arm reaches up and over. And then send your right elbow onto your right thigh, reach up and over. Draw the arm back, reach up and over. 2 more times. Last one, reach. Come back up to warrior 2, bend into that knee. And then from here, we're gonna go into a lunge stretch. So you're gonna turn those left toes, sink the left knee down, and press into that right knee from your hips. I didn't really say that right, but you got it. Nice job. Opening up that psoas that runs in the inner thighs. And breathing here. Maybe you want to reach the left arm up as you do this for a deeper stretch. Maybe you want to reach both arms up, little back bend. And then lower your hands, send your right leg to straight, flex the foot and hinge forward. And then from here, keeping that leg straight, drop your left arm, reach your right arm up and twist to the right. Twist to the camera. And then draw it back down. Take another little back of the leg stretch. Then bend that knee and step into your foot, pressing the hips forward to another psoas stretch. You want deeper challenge, you know what to do. Lift that inside arm up. Or both arms. Nice work. Send both hands down. Come back into a down dog. Sink back in the hips. Breathe. Pull your abs in as you lift your left leg up this time. If you want to take that opener here, bend at the knee and send your left heel back. Open up your left hip. And then extend that leg back to straight. Step it through your hands and come up to warrior 2 so that your back foot is flat and you're reaching long in the arms. Bend into that front knee. Twist to face that arm. Come back up through center, hands go up to the ceiling, straighten the legs. One more time, go back into warrior 2. And then twist so that your hands can come on the floor. Both toes are all 10 toes are pointed forward. Set the right foot down. Come into that lunge stretch, yeah. Maybe noticing if one side feels different than the other. Maybe wanting to come up and lift your arms up, or just one for a deeper stretch. And then hands come down, straighten that left leg, and lower down, nose to knee. And then send the right arm down, lift the left arm up for a deeper stretch. And drop. Flexing the foot one more time for that nice back of the leg stretch. Then bend the knee, come into a lunge stretch one more time. Lifting that inner arm if that feels nice. Maybe lifting both. Maybe not at all. Beautiful. Then from here, we're going to come to cross-legged and facing front. We're going to roll the shoulders up, down, and around. If you want to bring your arms with you, you can. And then reverse the direction. Up, down, and around. Beautiful. From here, we're going to lift the arms up. Interlace your fingers and bend over to one side, keeping both sits bones on the floor. Come back up through center, up and over to the opposite side. Maybe you want to drop one hand and deepen the stretch. And maybe you want to do that for the other side one more time. Oh. Yeah, and then come back through center. Reach the arms up. Circle those arms down, cross one in front of your chest, drop the shoulder, maybe look over that shoulder. Stack your spine nice and tall, and then unhook that arm across the opposite arm. Lower the shoulder, gaze over that shoulder. And now just swing your arms in front of you, forward and back. And then come to forward and take a little tricep press, bending one elbow behind you, pulling on it with your opposite hand. Make sure your neck is out of that so it's not being pulled. And then switch arms, reaching that hand down your back. And then relax. And then from here, let's take a final inhale, reach the arms up. Pull those arms in. And take a moment to be nice to yourself, maybe noticing one thing that you like about yourself. Alrighty. From there, how's that? You're done for the day.
Yay, it was good.
Not too much of a